Hey folks, just a quick disclaimer before starting this video. This will be shot in a probably very popular area, so folks in Idaho probably know where this is. Just a heads up that the areas we'll be exploring are going to be claimed areas. The good news to that is that you can actually be part of these claims as well if you join up with the GPAA and then join the Twin Falls Snake River GPAA chapter. So I'll give information to that at the end of the video. Here we go on a scouting adventure. First scouting adventure of the year. We'll see if we can make it into the mountains. Alright, we've been through the last town before we head to the hills. A little snow on the caps of the hills first, so we'll see if we make it. Here's the entry stretch into the mouth of the mountain. Away we go. Over there, you can see a bit of that heavy snow cap on top of the mountain. Well, maybe after we get through the trees. There's a better shot of that snowy mountain. Luckily, that's not the direction we're going, but still it gives you an idea what's still on the caps. Haven't left Blacktop yet. Pretty good drive so far. Here we go, winter in the dirt. First dirt road of the season. It won't show on camera, but up in elevation we go. Overall, pretty well maintained road, especially still right after winter. Still a little bit of snow in the shaded areas, but currently none of it's on the road. And again, a little snowier in those shaded spots. Hopefully this isn't vibrating the camera too bad. Out of the shaded areas, goes back to decent road. But there's some areas where you can tell they had to clear the road. There was still good, maybe 3 feet of snow or so, something like this. Here's a good shot of the snow off to the side, about over the hood. So they definitely did some road clearing. Thank you to, I'm gonna guess that was Forest Service for folks. But whoever it was, thanks. Alright, coming down the backside of the summit now. Getting a little out of the snowy areas. Not sure what it'll look like when we get to the claim road. Also may or may not be open. So, update as we get closer. Still a decent amount of snow down at the lower basin here. Probably one of the more shaded areas of the day, I would guess. Alright, here we come up to the road. Let's see if it's open or not. Well, nothing says closed, so we're going to continue on. I don't know if you can see the water off to the right there, but it does look like it's flowing pretty good. Really cool rocky areas as we enter in. Yeah, that water, she is a rushing. This right here is Indian Head Rock. Kind of a cool view. Opening up into more of a meadow here now. Kind of a cool road. Alright, coming up now to the last turn towards the Claim Road. Looks like everything's open. We're gonna keep going. first part of the claim entry. Still made it all the way. Go out and see what everything looks like here.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh, down here too.
Look at that. It's all over in there.
We only took one small little surface pan on this trip. It only had a couple little speckles in it that you can't even see on camera. Continue on down the way, look at a few of the other climbs, and following that river. Not really doing a lot as far as panning and whatnot today. It's just an exploratory mission. Good little campsite with a metal ring even, so you could use it further in here. Cool little areas on the side here. I'm sure when the water level's lower, it's easier to get to. All up in different layers of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
History in that.
Yeah. Beautiful area overlooking the meadow. It's gonna be a great summer. Well, we finally hit a road closed sign, but we made it to most of the claims, so not a bad adventure so far. All right, head out. We're gonna head to a little place called the Smoky Bar. Check out what the store has to offer up here. Little store that was put in place, I guess, back in 2016. Ran by this one lady and her kid. Let's see what it looks like. Here's a little image of how they got those roads cleared for us. Thanks again, folks, maintaining the roads up here. I'm sure you're helping out a lot of people. Here's a nice little area that we'll probably visit as we come up to this claim area. This is a natural hot springs area for us, and they've kind of developed it a little bit. It's set up to where you at least have a bathroom, and I think you have to walk from the gate, but pretty cool little spot. On our way to the store, we were passed by a fire truck. So it sounds like there was a fire at one of the cabins. Luckily not one of the ones we were visiting, but hopefully everyone is okay. Here it is, Smoky Bar store. I'm not going to worry about filming on the inside to keep their privacy, but we'll check it out. Right, stop at the Smoky Bar store, got some swag. Well, that's all. Head out home. Hopefully check this out again next week. But thanks for tagging along. And hopefully we'll be able to show you some more out of this spot here in the near future. Take care, everybody. Gonna be a good summer. Before we fully cut away, I did mention that we would show where you can find this chapter information. So anyhow, there's a Facebook page for these guys, the Twin Falls Snake River Chapter GPAA. You do have to be a GPAA member to join the club, but joining the club is fairly affordable. So far more affordable, a few more claims, a few options. Anyhow, thanks again, everybody. Hope to see you next week.